morning. Welcome to VSA Capital 5-Minute Morning Miner. It's Tuesday, March the 17th. Paul, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Just fine. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad you're just fine. Right. Quite a few odd little bits and pieces of news out today, actually. I'll tell you what, why don't we just, because it's one of my favourites, start down in Cornwall again. We've had Strategic Minerals have now got hold of another rig, and they're going to carry on drilling down there and try and define a resource, aren't they, Paul?
Yes, this is their Cornwall subsidiary, Goldstone Resources, signed a drilling contract with Priority Drilling. This is an infill drilling campaign on the Redmore tin, tungsten, copper project down there, and it is designed to get them through into the feasibility stage of completion here. They did raise £4 million recently, so the program is funded now, and they do have some application in with the county in order to get some additional drill pads approved to use.
Yeah, look, I mean, the stock's now 4.15p. It's got a market cap of 110 million. Whether that's right or wrong, who knows? But Tamar, which is effectively in many ways a very similar company, Tamar Minerals, has got a market cap of 7 million. I mean, either one's right or one's wrong, but my advice would be to buy Tamar. Obviously, look, we are slightly biased. We advise Tamar. I'm quite a big shareholder. Clearly, it's been a little bit left behind because it's on Aquis rather than on AIM. But again, you know, the intention at Tamar is to get hold of a drill rig. It's the same driller Priority. They keep a load of drills down in Cornwall. As soon as Tamar, in my view, start drilling and hit what would be expected to be similar sort of results, you'll see the two market caps close together. But we will wait and see. All right, let's keep going. Paul, what do you want to talk about next?
Yeah, we got a big deal here by Yellowcake, the uranium stockpiler, has announced that they've taken up 3 different orders representing over $200 million US of delivered or for delivery Yellowcake. The first order of 1.3 million pounds from Kazatomprom. A second order was also followed up with 1.2 million pounds, also from Kazatomprom. The first one under the 2025 purchase option, and this other under the 2026 purchase option. So, following these transactions, including another 100,000 pounds of delivery in March coming up this week, they'll have 24.3 million pounds of uranium Yellowcake in inventory.
Yeah, look, the stock price is actually down slightly now on the year, which is somewhat disappointing for a bull market in commodities. It's a tricky one, Yellowcake. It should act as a sort of ETF for uranium, but it doesn't. Anyway, we need to move on, I think. Let's talk, Paul. Actually, let's another go to a small one. Goldstone have announced an interesting announcement today, haven't they?
Yes, that's right. Goldstone now taking an interest in some what would be small-scale artisanal activity in the country of Sierra Leone, buying in essentially 600,000 pounds of finance commitment for this operator called MinCorp in order to add a more consistent operating equipment on their artisanal gold production. MinCorp's property in the eastern province of Sierra Leone and lies adjacent to the Balmahun gold mine, which is a 5.8 million ounce known deposit. So it's in the right neighborhood for sure for producing oxide gold. And the Goldstone, of course, if you've been following here, they need something which is easy to produce that otherwise turns them a nice profit in order to keep the working capital position viable in the company. So this approach into Sierra Leone designed to do that, and they will be taking gold in offtake from MinCorp as a portion of this deal.
Yep. Well, it's one of those stocks that we watch closely, run by Emma Priestley, and we hope it will get lift off at some stage. Right. Atlantic Lithium, they've managed to get some local money into the business, haven't they, Paul?
Yes, that's right. They're still awaiting on the Ghanaian government parliament in order to grant their final mining license approval for the Ewoya. This funding essentially is to help them carry through with patience in order to finally get that done. Toward the FID announcement once that uh, approval is granted. $16.4 million US is raised here, and it's primarily from the domestic Ghanaian pension funds coming in.
Yeah, we've got an exploration update from Talisman Metals, which is quite an interesting one that we met out at PDAC, actually. Moroccan copper project. What have they said, Paul?
Yes, this is a copper-silver project called Fugnar, and it indicates that they have completed a sampling program out there, as well as some geophysics EM work, and they did some 2 trenches of drilling, which did expose visible copper malachite mineralization as well. So, based on these things that they've completed, then um, they're going to put in at least 2 drill holes on 2 of their licenses as a result.
Very good. And let's wrap up, actually, Paul, on Empire, who have got some news out this morning.
Yes, Empire Metals, the explorer on the hard rock titanium-hosted sandstone there at the Pitfield project in West Australia. They announced drilling results there on the Thomas prospect specifically, which is an intended high-grade portion of the deposit from earlier evidence. And these drilling results reported certainly demonstrate that. We're looking at tens of meters over the from surface that are grading in excess of 6% total heavy minerals, and then some intervals running up toward 10% as well within those. So looking very consistent, and that's the main thing you want to see in toward feasibility studies.
Okay, that's quite a lot for today. We'll call it a day there. Thanks, Paul. Back tomorrow.
Back tomorrow.
This podcast has been produced and edited by VSA Capital. It is intended for information purposes and not as investment advice. The information is intended for recipients who understand the risks associated with equity investments in smaller companies. Please do your own research and do not rely on a single source when making an investment decision. VSA Capital may derive fees from this content and seeks to do business with the companies mentioned.